I think we're good now. Let me have it pull it up. Check my sound. Hello, everyone. Give me a second. Get everything done here. Let's check it out. Cam on. There it is. Check my sound. Sounds good. All right, guys. Hi. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Give us a thumbs up if you like. Hello, Robin. Hello, hello. Hello, Jen. Smitty's in the house. Naomi. Hey, hi, darling. Okay. Gabriel, great to see you. Very good. And Theo's here too. How you doing, Theo? Good to see you too. Kayleen, hi, sweetie. Kevin's in the house. And Nanny, hi. Sandra, hi, sweetie. Very good. I'm getting the crowd in here. What's up with that? I love it. So again, pop on in. Hello, Dave. Great to see you. Give us a thumbs up if you like. You know, it helps with the algorithm. You guys know that. And say hello in the chat if you like to. Ingar, hello. Vicky, hi, baby. Say hi to Christina there, Vicky, for me. Very good. Corey, hi, sweetie. Happy Sunday to you. Awesome Blossom Possum. How do I look? Let me get my straight here. Let me get my shit together. Hang on. Hang on. Good. Thumbs up always. Booyah. All right, we are here. Welcome to Sunday evening with Roxanne. We have a Q&A. If you guys want to ask a question, I'll be monitoring the chat. But again, you know, you always have things that happen during the week, and you'd always, you know, thank you. Thank you, Name. What's happening is, you know, I get stuff that's relevant. 2-3 times in the interactions in my life, it becomes relevant to talk about. So that's where we're going to go today. So first, I did this great video called Externalism, and I do not have the link. So maybe I'll add it if I can figure that out, add it to this video. But it just type in externalism go to my YouTube channel, and then go to search and type in externalism, and it should be there. So I want to go over something. What has happened is someone is afraid. They're panicking. And we have to remember, let's look at the fundamentals of separation, why we are afraid of an object. Okay? So we are here in our bubble of reality, our I am, our isness. We have co-creation reality, and we get an object, whatever it is. Now, an object is not necessarily an item of physicality. It could be a situation, okay? But what is key here is this. Between you and the object is the everything. Everything. And that's called a relationship. Okay, guys, you need to get mature about this. Stave off your emotions. When you are panicking, you have to mature. What would God do? Okay? What would you do? Gods don't panic. We're not fucking afraid. That's our human. So does that not expose you have a relationship with an external item that lies outside of you that you are objectifying as external when it's been birthed from you, reflecting on the screen of life in a light form, manifesting into an idea? Whether that idea is manifested into an object is irrelevant. It is and always shall be the relationship you're having with this object. Whatever it is. And looking, guys, I've had people that call me and told me, that a ghost fucked them in the ass. And they were raped by a ghost, okay? And it was scary. And they've had all of these things about things that weren't there that happened. And they had things that were there. All of it is real. It's real. It's real. It's real. It's happening. It's happening. It is happening. But the fuck, it's happening externally. That's your maturity, you must understand. It's not happening externally. It's happening internally. It's happening as a relationship. You scare the shit out of yourselves because we, as gods, wanted to experience terror, fear. We did. Otherwise, we wouldn't have created it. You must understand we are not victims to our realities. We are creators of our realities. We are not victims of our realities. We are creators of our realities. Start maturing and take ownership of these truths. The truths that you create are yours individually, subjectively, internally. You own them. Take ownership of the fears that you are creating as a relationship. Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you choose a negative idea? Why would you attract a negative situation? Why would you do that to yourself? Don't ever fucking say that again. If you are on this channel watching this right now, you have enough goddamn courage to understand that's your shit that you're creating to yourself. Has to be. Has to be a truth for you to realize you have to own that. Why? Because it's happening. I'm telling you, you're a match. You're right now listening to this. Don't fucking cop out and put it back externally as a cause, as an effect, as a reason. That's a cop out. That's a fucking coward. That's a goddamn politician giving you bullshit excuses why we get to keep killing each other because it's for the greater good. Fuck you. Get mad at yourself, goddammit, and start maturing. Listen to me. Listen to me. I've got it. I did it. The whole kit and caboodle is about what's going on inside. Everyone, since the beginning of the awakening, all the greats have said the same thing. You create your own reality. What you perceive creates your experience. And if you only had what you perceived emotionally, why would you get anything different except emotions? Hi, funny smiles. Hello, Robin. So you have fear. That's in a relationship that you've assigned to a reactionary idea that came into your reality. You reacted externally to that, and the relationship is fear. It could have just as easily been joy. You wouldn't bitch if it's joyful because it doesn't relate the same. So fear scares the fuck out of you. Joy makes you want it more. But it's a relationship with the object. The object has nothing to do with it. It's what you're internally assigning that object. That's your externalism. That's what you learned. When are you going to take ownership of that? When are you going to stop fighting for your limitations? When are you going to stop having pity parties? Well, I'll tell you, when you're sick of it. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you go, I can't bullshit myself one more day. I need to grow the fuck up and stop cycling the same crap over and over again because I don't have enough fucking courage to stand up for my own well-being. I'm afraid. Well, that's where it starts. I am fear. I'm scared shitless. I was terrified of the fucking governments. I was terrified of police. I was terrified of my jobs. I was terrified of anyone authority because that's the way I was raised. I was raised every day to fear the outside, and I was a big piece of shit that died or that was a sinner because some asshole ate a fucking apple. So I have to live that, and I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit. You know what you are? You're a piece of shit. What? Excuse me? Yeah, piece of shit. And here's why you're a piece of shit. So this young fucking sponge took all that in and then lived that life. Rejoice in that greatness, I say, because I got to get why I came here. To feel horror, to feel fear, to act in a behavioral way of externalism value, to take the outside and put it over the dominion of I am all that motherfucking is. Okay, I did it. Good. Yay, I did it. Yay. But now let's change it. You all can change it. All of you. But you have to do the work. There's no candy. There's no quick fix. There's no goddamn blue pill. There's no drug. It's all bullshit. There's no mantra. There's none of that. You can eat healthy as a motherfucker. You can do all the rituals in the world, but that doesn't change what is creating. That's an external relationship of betterment, which will give you that experiencement of betterment. But you're always going to harbor the truths you've had until you change them within your kingdom. And you got those when you got to the fucking planet. So you got to find everything that is interpreting your reality, your relationship, and you have to tear that motherfucker down. Or you're going to get the same life. Pay attention. What you put out is what you get back. If you don't change what you're putting out, how are you going to get a different life? You don't believe in the law? Look at it. Look at your history. We're not talking positive, negative. Please don't play that card again. Why am I attracting negative ideas? Don't play it anymore. You're not attracting negative ideas. You have an idea of what this object is, and your relationship is a negative, so who experiences the negativity in the now? Yes, you do. That's what you do to yourselves every fucking day. So this idea, you must see, you are the one creating it. Now you have to observe this mind that is selling you the stories. And they're very real, just like the fucking ghost rapist. Very, very real. You can make it up in your head and you can experience it in the physicality. You're not making it up out of fakeness. You're creating truths to experience the creator that you are. And it's very valid, but only to you. Don't sell me that shit. You can sell it to your friend and get your victimization out of it. Go ahead. But that doesn't resolve the issue, does it? It doesn't change anything because you're playing a vibration of victimization. When you are the creator of your world and nobody has dominion over you because there is nobody else. Stop fighting for your limitations. Stop it. If you don't start loving yourself, you're fucked. You want to make excuses about society? Go ahead. You want to keep on making excuses why you can't? You got this, you got this, you got to clear it all out? Go ahead. And the only thing that's going to happen is what you've been doing the whole time since you've been here. What are we all doing? What do we do? What is constant? Creating, I'm going to call them ends. We are creating nows. That's it. Think about it. When you're externalizing something and 20 minutes goes by and you're thinking, you're not thinking any resolve. This is what your mind is telling you, that you're actually getting stuff done. Here's what you're doing. You're creating nows. That's it. A string of pearls of fucking nows. See, you, the ones that don't believe in yourself, the fractal you, the one that is saying, is not trusting something. Okay? You're not trusting something. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Amy. You're not trusting law of attraction. Okay? Look, I know what an appetite is. I know what it is to be appetitical and go after things and become great. When people are very talented at earning money and they go after the big things and they live great lives, that's a great, very apolitical thing. It's very envious. It's very lustful. It's very, very jealous oriented. It's an emotion you get to experience, and it might motivate you to go out and make that money and be that big fucking thing. And you can do that. And I would encourage you to do that, to explore yourself. But you better bring along your observer. And that observer is going to watch you and your actions. And that's going to tell you how you truly are against the actions of that pursuit. Because then you will see the internal selves in countenance to each other. So they may understand the evolver potential, the evolutionist, the enlightener within. And then maybe you can give up on those pursuits to find something that would attract the effortless vibrational realities that are absolutely resonant to you, not resonant to your mind. And it might be big fucking money. It might be that. But it's not a relationship of externalism. It's not a relationship of accomplishment. It's not a relationship of identity. It's not a relationship of intent and purpose. It's by accident, almost. It's just what you do. You make money for no reason. You're just good at what you do. You love it. That's the passion that creates. That's what's pumping into the vibrational now, sending out screaming fucking demon vibrations that says, hi, I love me this way. This is what I am by nature. I want to see more of me. And then that law of attraction says, fucking A. But if you're getting positive and negative and positive and negative and disappointment and all that stuff, you're vibrating positive and negative expectations, disappointment, suffering, pain, sorrow, need, want, desire. That's you. Own your shit. Own it, because it's only you. But no, if you want to be a victim, you can assign it all you want. Go back 20 years and watch yourself 20 years ago doing the same fucking shit. You gotta grow up, mature about that. Finding yourself is the hardest thing I've ever done. It is very, very difficult because you have a mind that has billions of ideas that create instant thought off of this mechanism of memory that matches the vibrational self that you find comfortable and gives you that idea. And I'm not talking positive or negative comfort. I'm talking about identity comfort. So if you love misery, you're going to attract misery because you're comfortable being miserable. That's an identity. So don't play the duality shit in that. It's what you are by nature as a fractal that you must see. And when you understand that and don't use that, you have an opportunity to show yourself you can choose different and attract things that are not what the mind says, but what the heart says. And it was very, very difficult. Very difficult. It sucked because I was afraid. I had all of these thoughts. I wasn't real sure. Where's my talent? Where's my purpose? What am I supposed to do here? All the fucking shit that it comes up with. And we have to wade through that shit. But we have an ability. It's in us. There's a discernment with each and every one of you. You have the nature of you. You cannot cover that up. Because you have a mind that barks like a fucking stuck pig, getting your attention in victimization and sorrow and need. And you also have a heart that says, fuck that noise. Feel this. This is what it is. And you have to follow that. Becoming a transgender at 43 fucking years old, throwing away $150,000 a year fucking career took a lot of fucking balls. No pun intended. Took a lot of courage. But I had to find me because I knew it was all wrong. Everything I was doing was not for me. It was for a big image. And I saw it one day. Look at what the fuck I'm holding up. I keep holding up this thing. What is this thing? What is this image? What is this role? What is this thing I keep doing? Why am I doing this? How do I feel? Where do I count? Where do I matter? My fractal's been creating the train wreck of a reality. Sure, I had houses and ex-wives and bankruptcies. I was awesome. I did all the fucking right things I was supposed to do and live those turmoils and go get 'em, tiger, and all that fucking horse shit. All that crap that fucking humanity dines on. Oh yeah, rah, 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 polarity. Fuck that. And then I woke, and then I started channeling and just following it. And then I write a little bit. I fucking play with witchcraft. I'm good at that. I'm good at writing. I'm not great at all of it yet, but I'm evolving. I'm not going to get it and all of a sudden, oh my God, look, I'm the best. No one, stop trying to be the best. God damn it, fall in love with you and start choosing you and evolve you. Look at the greatness that you can develop. Look at me, my ability to speak, my ability to talk to people without channeling is because I did an immense amount of work on this kingdom. I'm a god, guys. I'm not a fucking human. I'm a god. I use as much God self as I am. This is not a comparison. This is your potential. This is a reflection. I'm a reflection and say, guess what? You can do this. You can find the God inside. You can bring the creator out. You have to trust the internal. You have to trust law of attraction. You have to trust that intuition self that says, I'm not going to bullshit myself one more time. I'm going to take a risk, chance it, and find out what's on the other side of fear. Because if I don't, I know what I'm going to get. I'm going to get the life I've had. And I wouldn't be saying this to myself if I wasn't ready for a change. Don't let externalism be a thing for you to chew on and talk and gossip about. Let externalism offer you the recognition on how you're creating your world with the truths that weigh heavily on you, that tell you this is happening, this is real. It is real. Everything is reality. Never think of reality in terms of true and false. That's the duality experience of the human. It's all true because it's all reality, real. It's happening to you because of you. Because of you. Nobody else. And your external mind is battling that 1,000 different ways. And I know, I went through it too. I couldn't understand it. I create my reality. I didn't ask for this bullshit. Fuck you. All of that. I went through it all. I evolved it to see that, oh my God, it's me. It's me every time. The way I interpret creates my reality. So I ascended these ideas. I ascended these concepts. I transcended those beliefs into an ascension self of understanding, of maturity, of I love me. And it's disappointing sometimes because I wanted to be something else. And I have to live my disappointment. I wanted to be something else. I manifested a car. I didn't manifest a Corvette. I manifested a 2013 Ford Fiesta Red that was missing a wheel cover that I put on. But it's a car. That was an ass kick for me because I had hope. You got to realize it's not going to be pretty. We have this ludicrous idea that since we're creators, we should create the perfection each and every time. We hold ourselves in such high accountability because to meet the standards of what society expects you to be in order to classify you as successful, a winner. And it's okay if you don't quite get there, you know, all that horseshit. It's a fucking goddamn scam. Take the journey, experience every goddamn bite, enjoy every chew, swallow slowly, taste everything, live the fullness of your life, enrich yourself. This is a drop in a bucket compared to your internal self. Embrace every moment and you will start to be intelligent about vibration, not interpretation. Interpretation is the nature of the fractal and the internal self. That's happened by default. But it would be only internally interpreted in the unconditional if you use the unconditional point of view. But since you only know the fractal point of view, what are you going to get? Divinity? No, you're going to get duality. You're going to get a polarized version of reality. You're going to get the bottom and the top or somewhere in between. We have tons of fear: money, obligation, futures, insurance, retirements. And society scares the fuck out of you. But I'm not afraid anymore of society. I'm not afraid of my future. I create my nows, masters. And my nows create my futures. If I'm creating my now, I'm never going to get anything that's not my vibrational match. And I am worthy of my own existence. So I don't get polarized ideas. I don't get negative ideas that in my memory, this would happen or this would happen. That's not going to happen. Only the interpretation of that would happen. But if I can't interpret that way, then I can never, ever perceive it that way. I can never experience negativity if I do not have the programming. The programming starts and stops with humanity. Stop assigning it to something else. It's you. Watch that video on externalism. It's a great fucking video. It's assigning reality cause and effect. Bring it back home and own it. You're a god. Don't let yourself be a child. You're not a child. Put down childish things and start growing up. I know it's a wonderful thing. That's why we have weekends. We deserve weekends because we work so fucking hard. We deserve to get fucking wasted, go out and have a good time, blow off steam and all that stuff. I get that. But that only creates. That doesn't alleviate anything. It experiences nows. Another fucking string in the pearl. Pearl, string in the pearl. Yeah. Pearl of strings. String of pearls. Sorry, I got a little ditzy on that one. Okay. So if you have a problem, you're having a scary time, stop and look around. You're not in danger because it's not happening now. Danger, you wouldn't be afraid. You'd be in danger. That's a different relationship. That's a whole different ball field. Fear is a different vibration. It's a different quality. It's a different room. So if you have fears about something, then you have to say, it's not happening now. Am I mature enough to look at my belief, my truth that says I have these fears? I'm assigning that object a fear. It is making me afraid, but it's in my reality and I create my reality. So let me look why I'm creating this, how I'm creating this. What is the causality of this creation? It's not the external. It is because it's my truth. I bought truth. I bought this truth free of charge because I was born a human, because I'm a sponge, empty. And I sucked up everything that I saw and felt when I started on the planet. And I took these truths and held them as identity. And that's what creates me, my fractal experience, until I see myself and I have the courage to not choose those fractal truths, to change and speak the internal self and behave the internal self and mature myself. What do you think this is about? The futures? What's going to happen? The fears they're selling you? Haven't you played that humanity? Maybe you're not old enough yet, but I'm 56. There's not a new story out there. It hasn't been a new story in fucking 30 years. It's all the same shit. They just wrap it different. It's the same pile of stinky fucking shit. They wrap in a new goddamn gift wrap. Put a different bow on it. So remove yourself from those worlds and you can mature yourself. You can. Oh, thank you so much. Sally with a super chat, $3.99. Thank you, darling. Love this so much. Hello, Kayleen. Love you, darling. Thank you so much. So think about it, guys. Look, it's very difficult. It's Master Bashar said it, and I didn't understand the depth of those words until I experienced it. This is a master's class. You are earning your master's in ascension, are his words. You are earning your master's in ascension. Anyone that got their master's? I never graduated fucking college. I tried a semester of it and I was like, this ain't for fucking me. I can't do all this stuff. I'm not this. This is not me. I abhorred school because I didn't like the way they taught. So I taught myself intelligently. I read. I start doing things because this is God. This mind can't do it. It wasn't quick. It wasn't that sharp. The only reason why I did great in the car business is because I'm a great fucking speaker. And I have a good smile. Right? So I used that. And I was really good at it. So I got through the world. I made it. Yay. But I wasn't happy. So you got to see where it all came from. You got to look at yourself. And you got to understand your mastery is to master your own evolution, your own enlightenment. And it's hard because you're going to be faced with your truths and they're embarrassing and you're angry. I get angry at the truths. I get angry at my anxiety. Like, what am I anxiety about? And here I am 13 years later from transgender, 10 years later from waking up. I'm in love. I got a house, the electricity. We're in Texas. That's a little iffy, right? But the lights are on. And, I've got a car now. And I have money in the bank. I'm not rich. I'm not well off. I'm evolving, and I've got to fall in love with the person that I am, that persona. So I scrape away, transcend, peel away all that fucking shit that says not me. It says not me. Oh, thank you. Celebrate super sticker from Rhea Wander. Mwah. Thank you so much, darling. Oh, I love it. And that's my second one. See, you still get good times. You still get happiness. But it's a different lane. You're not depending on it. You get it and it just fulfills you because it's love. It's such a different relationship. Oh, yeah. So good. So anyways, I want you guys to slow down and look at yourselves. I want you to be true to yourself. I want you to take chances on yourself. And look, if you're looking for love, let me give you something, okay? Here's what I noticed about when people are like looking for love. They want to fall in love, okay? Here's what you have to do. Women out there, the one guy you meet is not going to be the guy. He might be the guy, but don't set this as the guy or girl, okay? Partner. God knows I love that we are so free in our the ability to love. We've come so far as a collective from the diminishment with religion and brightening up the possibilities of how love can be expressed. It's phenomenal. So I would love you, if you're looking for a relationship, to take a moment and look inside and make sure you're good with you. Because if you're not good with you, you're going to attract. How about if you love yourself half-assed, you're going to attract a half-assed lover. If you love yourself wholly, you'll attract a whole lover. But in the meantime, you attract a guy, a girl. Be brutally honest. Do not 1 second, ever change your truth for that mirror. Never. Because you don't want to make yourself fit. Because you have two people that get together and they're so happy, they're open at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, this might work out. And then they say something, oh, I don't know if I like that, but it's okay. I was like, oh yeah, you make it up and you don't like it, but you say it's okay, you can get used to it. And that's the first fucking sacrifice. And 2, 3, 4, 5 little fucking sacrifices later. And then all of a sudden, you're not yourself in a relationship, and you're so depending on the relationship because you're supposed to make it work, but you're too deep in it and you're too vested. You can give up on your nature and you start being this image, and then you guys fight and you don't like each other because no one is being the truth. They're both trying to make something work because that's the idea that you have to do it. A friend of mine, Lucia, is according to her mom, supposed to be divorced with kids by now, and she's not even married. She goes, you haven't even been married, divorced, and you got no kids. Because she didn't buy into the system. Don't buy into the system. Buy into yourself. So that was phenomenal. She's finding in love. Once she understands, then that guy will come. In the meantime, date the guy, date the woman, whoever it is, have sex with them, get to know them. Don't do anything. Do whatever you want to do. You got to be open. That's your chance to reflect your truth. You might say, you know what? This isn't me. I thought it was, but now that I'm here experiencing it, it's not me. And doesn't that tell you more of what your truth is, that you'll vibrate and attract a person that is that match? Yes. It's not hard, guys. It just takes work. It takes honesty. It takes work. It takes perseverance. Perseverance. Don't ever give up that word. Keep going in the now. Not intention to be something. Perseverance to do the work in the moment. Okay? Let me read the chat here. What gets me is is it a hold of the thought that I understand, then damn if I don't turn around and fall back in it again. I'm constantly self-checking and it gets tiring. Yes. So when you're going back and checking, say, I don't need to check. I'm fine. Everything is fine right now. And then you refocus in the now. Those thoughts that pull you out of the now, say, that's not now. Now's now. Now's now. It might take you 1,000 times of reminding you to get yourself back into the now, but you'll get into the now. You'll get it. You'll find yourself in the now. But you have to focus on that. You have to learn that ability, okay, to return yourself to the now. Everything is here and now, and it is. It's happening tomorrow in your head, which is now. It's happening yesterday in your head, in your memory, but it's happening now. That's what you're creating now. Focus on what you're creating. Now is what you're creating. You're not creating tomorrows or yesterdays, you're creating nows. So spend your time in the value of I am in the now. Okay? Yes, Sally. It takes courage. Hi, Ming. Very good. So that's what I wanted to say to this evening. You guys are all worth this journey. We're all here. We're a collective. We don't have to agree with each other or anything like that. But we can look at each other and say, you know what? We're in this together. We can enlighten this entire species through the individual being the enlightened self, representing what's possible within the kingdom. That reflection offers the courage and it represents the idea of that person reflecting in your reality that they can do it too. You know? Because we can. Because we're that fucking awesome. All right, everyone. I'm going to skip along Fandango. Skip the light Fandango. You're welcome, Dorothy. And I think I'll have a slide video this week. Yep, I think I'll have one this week. Regular, recorded video. I'll get something up this week. Oh, look at that. Thank you, noob. $5 for you. You're so sweet. Thank you, darling. You're embarrassing me. Feels great. Yay. So anyways, I'll get something out with Sly. I'm not sure what he's going to talk about. But as always, my link is down there. If there's anything you need, you can contact me. And if you care to donate, as the Super Chat did, thank you so much, guys, for participating in the Super Chat. You can also donate on my PayPal link down there. And watch some videos. Watch externalism. Watch some videos. There's a lot of good work in here. There's a lot of good work, and it's all about internal. Okay? All right, guys. Keep rocking your reality. Keep loving yourself. Kayleen, at the last minute. Well, let me talk about it. My mom went ahead and she passed. It would have been 2 weeks ago, a week ago this last week. So it was a wonderful transition. You know, she was in a lot of pain. She was in a lot of pain with the cancer that she had, and then it got worse, and we moved her into a private care to where we can get her the proper medication to have her feel a hell of a lot better. And in the last week, she was at a lot of peace. And me and my brother were there with her, and when the day that she passed, and it was great. So, yeah, it was a great adventure for her. She had a hell of a life. All right, guys. Thanks for asking, Kayleen. I love you, darling. All right, guys. Yes, class is coming up. Victoria said it's up on the channel. I'm going to do a separate video on the classes to go over it. But if you want to look at the Ascension classes that are coming up on the 5th of next month, they start on a Tuesday. You can read that. If you have any questions, let me know. But I'm going to do a separate video on that to lay it out and put it down and what each school does and what it's about, so you can have a clear idea about it. All right, everyone. I thank you all so much for joining in the Reindeer Games tonight with me, and go out and be your awesome. Own it, love it, be yourself, take a chance, all that good shit. You've earned it, you deserve it. Thanks, Sally. All right, everyone. I love you. I'll talk to you in the next now.